direction, and I know time will take you far from me. Let this night invade my lungs, you're all I wanna breathe. Right beside the lake, I burn for you, you burn for me. So kiss me the way that you would if we died tonight. Hold me the way that you would for the final time. Whatever may come somewhere deep inside, there's always this version of you and I. So just kiss me the way that you would if we died tonight. If we died tonight. The deepest secrets, all the darkest moments, oh, I promise they'll be safe with me. We've all been broken, there's no exception, but you carry it so gracefully. Let this night invade my lungs, you're all I want to breathe. Right beside the lake, I burn for you, you burn for me. So kiss me the way that you would if we died tonight. Hold me the way that you would for the final time. Yeah. Whatever may come somewhere deep inside, there's always this version of you and I. So just kiss me the way that you would if we died tonight. If we died tonight. Yeah. So I let this night in my lungs, you're all that I wanna breathe. Right beside you down at the lake, I burn for you, burn for me. So kiss me the way that you would if we died tonight. And
Jamming, I'm jamming.
that you would for the final time. Whatever may come somewhere deep inside, there's always this version of you and I. So just kiss me the way that you would if we died tonight. If we died tonight. Died tonight.
You guys can't hear me? That's good. That's not good. Hello, my friends. Was my guitar not able to be heard there? That's the song that I normally put on before I go live, just to get hyped up. Could you guys hear my guitar, or is my guitar not making any noise? Let me know in the comments. I hope that my guitar is working and that you guys can hear everything. How is everyone doing? I was getting hyped up with my little song there. And you guys could see and hopefully hear that I was playing the chords and I was improvising using the pentatonic scale, the same as I was showing you guys yesterday. So I'm jamming out, having a good time. I hope that everyone else could hear me. If you can't hear me, Marie, then I think it's probably something on your side. I'm not sure. But welcome everyone. Luke is here, Claudia's here, Peter, Carl, Mark, a lot of great people, great faces. Thank you guys for joining me again live. We are at a very exciting juncture here because it's the last official day, but we're going to be having a bonus day on Sunday and some bonus days next week for sure. So how is everyone doing? Let me know in the comment. We are not done. We have just begun. This is just the beginning of a new chapter, my friends. So how's everyone doing? Let me know in the comments. Dan is in the house. Dan the man. So today what we're going to be doing is the Stand By Me guitar lesson. This is the one that you guys voted for. Could hear guitar but has slight delay. Yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes it gets a little bit weird. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just thought I'd fire it up a little bit early, 3 minutes early, show you guys a little bit of that kind of improvisational stuff. I don't know why there's the echo sometimes. Anyways, so my friends, we're gonna do Stand By Me. The All Access membership is opening on Sunday. Very, very excited about that. It's gonna be a great day. Many of you guys, new members, are gonna be joining us. Really looking forward to that. We're gonna have those 3 tiers: the silver, the gold, the platinum. Normally I don't really do a lot of one-on-one coaching, but I'm going to be opening that in the platinum. So only 5 people are going to be able to join that. And that's probably going to go pretty quick. So if you're interested, we're opening on Sunday at 11 a.m. PST. And the link is in the description right now. So you guys can go and check it out, check out the tiers, see what's going on. You can't join now. There's no like button to join now, but you can click and see what it's all about. It's the first link in the description there, my friends. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? Let me know. How has this week been for you? Are you playing guitar more than you were playing it before? Are you more motivated than you were before? How are you guys doing? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Let me just show you guys that page real quick. Well, actually, let's get into the lesson, then we'll talk about that. So, my friends, let's do Stand By Me. Again, we were talking in the Facebook group about what you guys want to learn, and it was Stand By Me. I'm going to show you the chord progression. I'm going to show you a couple of strumming patterns that are going to work that you guys can play with. And we're also going to be talking about what key it's in. I don't think I need the headphones right now. We're going to be talking about what key it's in and what pentatonic scale you guys can use to solo to that song and improvise. And I even have a backing track here that I found on YouTube that I'm going to be showing you. So great stuff. Who's ready to learn Stand By Me? Let me know in the comments, and let's do it. It's a shame that there was a delay. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, every time you think you have it figured out, the technology does something, right? Okay, just checking one more time. Peter from Australia, thank you, man. I know it's so late where you are, and thank you for posting your videos in the community. Chuck, great to see you so active again. Rodney, you too. Terry, you guys, great to see you all. Thank you so much. This has been such an amazing week for me. It's gone by so fast. I love to teach, and I love to be able to share what I've learned on this wonderful instrument. It truly has been, you know, the joy of my life to be able to commit all of my attention and energy into this, and then share it with the world, share it with you guys, and put my own little twist on it. Hopefully you guys get something from my style of teaching that you don't get from other people. Definitely check out other people as well, right? Have a couple of teachers. But we all have our own little unique way of talking about things, or a unique way of communicating things. So yeah, hopefully you guys are learning a lot. Let's get into Stand By Me, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the All Access membership, what's included, the different tiers. For those of you who are curious about that, I have been getting some questions. Some of you have joined the wait list, which is really cool to see. Thank you for writing in your stories to me. Marie's doing the D minor. Peter Frampton, let's go. Great job. Ready to jam, says Karen. Karen won yesterday. And yesterday, by the way, I forgot to announce the rest of the winners. So we had 2 more winners yesterday. Thomas Johansson. I think you're probably German or Austrian. Wie geht's, mein Freund? Du hast gewonnen. Ich habe gestern auf dich vergessen. Tut mir leid. Aber heute ist es soweit. Heute bekommst du dein Preis. I speak a little bit of German, my friends. Richard Mick, you are the second winner from yesterday. I'm going to be sending you guys a DM inside of Facebook. later today or tomorrow. Sorry, I forgot yesterday to announce the winners. I'm going to announce 3 more winners now too for today, so I don't forget. So the first winner today is Kristen Hughes. Great. I've been really loving to see all the videos you've been posting. You've been doing such a great job. Then our friend from India, Yash Karan, with the very, very creative videos that he's been posting. It's been really cool to watch those. And we got Lloyd Dinkle also posting a couple of videos in there, soloing, doing Wish You Were Here. Great stuff. So I'm going to be reaching out to you guys in Facebook in your DM inbox. Keep your eyes open for that. I've got my Croatian Chord Crusher t-shirt on today because I thought, what a wonderful, full circle, going from teaching one-on-one in my bedroom to teaching, you guys on the internet, then doing these retreats in Croatia, and we're still doing the retreats, we're still doing the online thing. So thank you guys so much. I really have a lot of gratitude for every single one of you. And I know that I'm very lucky and blessed to be able to be in this position, and to have this technology that we have, and just share my love for music. So thank you guys for being a part of this journey. I really do appreciate it. And it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. I really do mean that. Thank you guys so much. Marie, I know you came to the retreat last year. Amelie, you guys really have a special place in my heart, because you supported that journey. When I first had the idea to do a retreat, I literally needed you guys, and you guys were there, and you put skin in the game, and I really, really thank you from the bottom of my heart. So that's why I'm wearing the t-shirt today, the Croatian Chord Crusher t-shirt, just for good vibes. Debbie, same for you. I love you. I love you. Okay, let's do it. Many of you have already learned Stand By Me. Many of you haven't. Let's talk about it. Let's check out the chord progression. Let's check out different strumming patterns. We have Amelie has her mug. I have my mug in the kitchen. Today I'm rocking my Hang with Henry mug, but I do have the Croatian Chord Crusher mug in the kitchen here. I got to get that one out the next time. Anyways, my friends, I love you. Let's do this. Let's do it. So the chord progression, here's the first verse, okay? So you guys are going to see this a lot, when you're learning songs. There's many songs where the chord progressions repeat, right? You might see verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, chorus 1, chorus 2, chorus 3, but actually it's just the same chord progression happening over and over again, and the lyrics are changing. Maybe the intensity of the music is changing, like the band is getting louder, right? Dynamics, like we talked about yesterday, are getting quieter, but the chord progressions are the same many of the times. So if you are able to identify, okay, let me see if I can get in the shot here a little bit better with my head. It's not going to work. It's fine. If you can see, okay, we have a G, right? 2 times. Then it's going into an E minor. 2 times, right? 2 bars. Then we're going into a C. It's just 1 bar, D, 1 bar, back to G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Amelie's my sister. I officially announced her as my sister. Love you, sis. Also, Caitlin. I see Caitlin as a sister. I don't know if Caitlin's watching today. She was there yesterday. She's like a sister to me. I feel so blessed to have you guys in my life. So thank you so much. Amelie, you too, really. All right, my friends, I don't want to get emotional here. So what you guys are going to see as we learn this, see, this is verse 1, right? Now, if I show you guys, I think I have it. Do we have it here? Here we have verse 1, then you can see the chorus, then you can see verse 2. Notice how the exact same chord progression is happening, right? In verse 1, in verse 2, and even the chorus. So this song has the same exact chord progression the entire time, right? So if you can just kind of start to identify, okay, what's the chord progression? Like it's 2 bars of G, 2 bars of E minor, 1 bar of C, 1 bar of D, 2 bars of G. If you can just kind of remember that structure, then you already learned that song, right? When I used to play weddings in a wedding band, that's how I would learn all these songs. I'd start to see these patterns of chord progressions, and I just go, oh yeah, it's just that chord progression, right? Because oftentimes you'll see the same exact chord progressions in thousands of songs, right? So once you start to get a feeling for these patterns, you start to understand, wow, you know, by learning a couple of simple songs, actually I've learned the same chord progression that's going to work on thousands of songs, right? I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard the 4 chord progression song. There were these 4 comedians that showed one chord progression and then played like 20 songs over it. It's a really cool clip on YouTube, and they demonstrate that so well. So let's do it with Stand By Me for now, and then we will move on, okay? So nice and slow. I'm just going to do the most simple strumming pattern that I can possibly do, and we're just going to do a down, 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 up, okay? Now you guys have a link for both the chord progression and the chart with 12 very, very popular strumming patterns linked in the description of this. It's also in the replay page, that master replay page, okay? So let's just try to play this chord progression now. Also, if you guys watching right now, if you could smash the like button on YouTube, that would really help me a lot with the algorithm. I think, at least. Smash it. Let's see that number go up. We got 15 likes so far. Let's see if we can get it up to 50. If everyone hits the like button, YouTube is going to say, whoa, what's this guy doing? So thank you for that. If you want to do it, do it. So again, for the G major, we're going to play it 2 bars. So 1 bar is just down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And I'm going to do that thing that I did with you guys on Wednesday. I'm just going to mute the strings, okay? Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it a lot. So how would we count this? If you guys were paying attention on Wednesday, when we have the downstrokes, we're just counting 1, 2, 3. And then when we have an upstroke that we're accenting, we count it as an and. Okay? So for this one, we're just going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Right? It's that simple. Once you understand that the upstrokes are counted as ands, the downstrokes are counted as 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on where you are. It's going to be pretty easy to count if you spend some time doing this, different strumming patterns, and it's gonna help create clarity within your mind about what's actually happening rhythmically. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm trying to break this down as simple as I possibly can for you guys. The only way to do it more simple would just be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So skipping all of those upstrokes, missing with my right hand every time. That would be the most simple way, but I think this is probably doable. So type in the number 1 if this is easy for you, and type in the number 2 if even this is still a little bit challenging. I'm just kind of curious where you guys are at on your journey so that I kind of know how to pace this lesson. Let me know, boys and girls. Number 1, if this is super easy, you're almost falling asleep. Number 2, if I'm pretty good at this, but I need a little bit of help. Exactly. That's using the numbers Nashville number system, right? But I don't want to blow everyone's mind. Okay, so Carl is still a little bit new to this. Thank you for sharing, Carl. We got some 1s. Okay, we got a lot of 1s. We also got some 2s. We got some 1s and we got some 2s. Okay, so let me play this chord progression one time here, just with this pattern. Then I'm going to spice it up. Okay, we're going to spice it up, my friends. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bars on G. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and E minor. 2, 3, 4, and E minor. 2, 3, 4, and C. 2, 3, 4 to D. 2, 3, back to G. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the chord progression repeats. No, I won't. right? Back to E minor. 2, 3, 4, and down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, so for some of you this is easy. For some of you, you're having some challenges with the chord changes, making them nice and smooth. I'm going to help you out, my friends. I'm going to help you out. We're going to go back into the full screen, full vision screen here. Okay. So when I go from G to 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and when I'm on that last and, right before I go to the E minor, my left hand is already in the air. We talked about this on Monday, that concept that I was calling buying time. Buying time. It feels weird at first to lift up your hands and hit the strings without your hand on the strings, but it's going to allow you to buy time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and see how I hit those strings without my left hand on them and it still sounded fine? 4 and 1, 2, 3. Same thing works for C. Now from D major back to G, it's going to be a little bit easier for me because I've trained my fingers, and I'm going to try to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm not releasing when I go from D to G because I already have this finger anchored here. Remember when we were practicing the F chord and I was telling you guys about anchoring fingers? Well, when I'm going from D major into G major, this finger is staying anchored. See that? So because of that anchor, I'm able to get up there fast enough without lifting up my hand, right? To buy time. But for all the other chords, I do need to do that a little bit, okay? So for those of you who are really struggling with getting those chord transitions to be fast and smooth and easy, the first thing you need to know is that it does take time. It does take time. If I flip the guitar around and try to play chord progressions and chords that are already programmed into my mind, I can't switch the chords fast enough. So there is this amount of time where you literally have to just feel like you're not physically capable, right? There's going to be that time period where it's just going to feel like, why am I even wasting time doing this? Like my fingers are never going to do this. But you have to mentally understand that if you stay in the game and trust the process, you will get there. And that's the hardest part of this. Feeling like an idiot because you can't move your fingers fast enough, and watching other people on the internet doing it easily and thinking, how come they can do it and I can't, right? There's a couple of months, or even maybe 3-4 months, depending on also your age, and there's different people in different age brackets where maybe your fingers just don't feel the same as they did 30 years ago, right? So you have to be patient with yourself, but understand at the same time that if you stick to the process, you will get this. You will get this. It takes time. It takes repetition. Repetition is your best friend when you're learning to play the guitar or any instrument, or when you're doing anything that's new and hard. Repetition, 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 okay? I'm confused. Your boxes showed 4 beats until box 4. There were only 2. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mark. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we get to the next chart. So just understand, this takes time. This takes time, okay? So let's try to do it again nice and slowly together. I'll count out the strumming. We'll do it nice and slow, okay? So starting out in the G major, let me put the chord chart back up for you guys so you can see the chords that are going to be happening here, okay? Okay, so we're starting on a G major. Actually, let me do it like this. Let me do it like this, or like this. Okay, here we go. So starting out on G major. 1, 2, I'm going to do it nice and slow. Really, really slow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. down, 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 down and up, down, 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 down and up, E minor, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Again, I'm buying time, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Wait, Mark wants the other chart. 1 second, Mark. You'll see this more. You'll see this when you print out the entire PDF. It'll be more clear. Okay, this is where the and is. This is where the and is. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and. I hope that makes sense. Let's try to do it again, my friends. So starting out on G. 1, 2, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 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 1, 2, 3. One more time. G, 2, 3, 4 and down, 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 up, E minor, down, 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 up, down, 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 to the C for 1 bar, into D for 1 bar, back to G for 2 bars. Okay. Okay, does that make sense? Is that possible for you guys? The reason for that, Mark, is because this is 16th notes. This has space for 16th notes. So 1 E and right? 1 E and 2 E and right? So theoretically we could plop 16th notes in here, but for now I'm just using this to illustrate 8th notes, if that makes sense. You'll see it on the chart. You will see it on the chart, my friend. Okay, so that's the first most simple possible way of doing this. Now, I know some of you are, again, more advanced. This is putting you to sleep. Other of you are still struggling with this. I'm going to try to do a little bit more of a complicated strumming pattern now for you guys that are more advanced. But those of you who are still, struggling with this, take your time with it. There's no stress. There's no rush. Start recording yourself today where you're at. I promise if you keep recording yourself in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, make that a habit. You're going to start to get, better. You're going to start to be able to measure your growth, see your growth. That's going to inspire and motivate you. You're going to feel good about yourself, okay? That's why the importance of recording yourself is a huge pillar in my LPRS framework. Who's been with me for all 5 days paying attention to these boot camps? I'm curious. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Let's try this now with a slightly more complex strumming pattern, okay? So again, we have that same down, 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 that same G 2 bars, E minor 2 bars, C 1 bar, D 1 bar, but now we have, and I'm gonna do it just by showing you guys the strumming pattern first. Let's switch this over here. Okay, so now we're going to do down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Now this one is definitely more challenging. I remember doing, one-on-one lessons with my homies in the studio, and this is one that people would struggle with a lot. But it was also one that would really be like a bridge that people cross. Like once you can nail this strumming pattern, you're really on your way, right? And the tricky part of this is that you're skipping the 3. You're skipping that down beat, and you have 2 upbeats in a row. So 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. Okay, so once you can really nail this strumming pattern, this is one that's used in a million songs as well, once you can nail this one, then it's like you cross this bridge and now you're really becoming a confident strumming machine, right? Getting those 2 ups in a row is very challenging for people at first. And again, once you nail that, it's a big deal, okay? So I'm just gonna put my left hand on the strings again and play this for you guys nice and slow. Try to strum with me, put your left hand on your strings and see if you can nail this with me, okay? Let's nail it down together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 4, and 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 down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4. And notice how I'm missing that third downbeat. 1, 2, and now I'm missing a downstroke, right? Up until now, we always had those downstrokes happening. So now we're missing the downstroke to get the next upstroke, okay? And that's the thing that messes with people's heads at first, because they're so used to trying to always nail those downstrokes that it feels very strange to miss a downstroke and hit those upstrokes, right? So that's the big challenge, and that's why it's challenging, because again, as a beginner, you're really always accenting those downbeats, and now you're being asked to miss, right? So let's do it again together. Again, repetition is the way, my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay? Okay, so let me know now, my onesies and my twosies. If this is easy for you still, type in number 1. If this is starting to be a little bit more challenging, type in number 2, because we can still do another escalation, round of escalations here. All right, my friends. Okay, 5 days. Thank you so much for being with me live for 5 days. Paul, thank you so much, my friend. You rock. Jamie, Captain, no problem, Captain. Okay, so we got a 1. Okay, that's totally fine. You know, we were all here. Nobody skips these phases. Nobody skips these phases. Okay, so this is the one that Mark is having challenges with. Mark, once you nail this one, life is going to become much easier for you. Okay, interesting. We got a lot of 1s. We got some 2s. We got some advanced players in this beginner guitar accelerator boot camp here. So now let's try to do this one with that same chord progression. Okay, my friends, let's just try it. Let's see what happens. Okay. So this might be a little bit big. Okay. So now we're going to do the same chord progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up, do the C, down, up, into D, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, G, 2 and 4 and G, 2 and 4 and E minor, 2 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4 and C. Chord progression starts over. G, staying on G, 2 E minor, staying on E minor, into C, and into D, Okay? Okay, my friends, I hope that this is making sense for you. Take it nice and slowly. There's no stress, there's no rush, there's no pressure. You guys have time to learn this, okay? So the other thing that we could do to make this sound even more groovy would be to have a palm mute in there. Down, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, mute, up. Okay, so who is able to do palm muting? Type in the number 1 if you can do the palm muting. Type in number 2 if you can't. Then we'll talk about palm muting a little bit. Richard is a 1.5. Okay, good. We're finding the part where it's starting to be a little challenging. 1, but I slide out a bit when playing the chord progression. Yeah, that's good, because again, we're finding the thing that's challenging. Don't worry about it, Mark. You can just take what you see on the screen after this live stream and just write it out on a blank piece of paper, however it works for you. Just write it out and then slowly practice it. And most important is just get it in your head, get it in your ear, right? Have your ear, get to know what it sounds like, okay? Okay, so we got some 2s. Okay, now I'm starting to find your weaknesses, my friends. I'm starting to find your weaknesses. This is good. This is good. This is where you're going to start to learn and grow. So let's just practice some palm muting, okay? So this is, again, something that when I was doing with one-on-one students, it took people some time. So don't worry if you can't get this right away. It does take time to get a feeling for, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm taking the pick and I'm going down on the strings as I normally would, but this part of my hand, the back of my hand, is touching the strings. And I know that it's not totally in focus because it's meant to focus in the middle of the guitar, but I hope you guys can see what we're doing here. So my pick is hitting the strings, but at the same time, this part of my hand, the palm, isn't allowing the strings to ring. So a really good way to practice this would be to do 1 strum without palm muting, and then try to do a palm mute. So 1, no strum, no mute, then a mute. So this takes time. But once you get this, it adds in this whole new percussive element of your strumming, okay? Once you get this, so like the first boss is just that down, 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 up, right? The second boss is having those 2 ups in a row. And then really when you're starting to get really confident and feel good about your strumming, you can do those palm mutes in there and this strumming pattern. And then that's when you're really making some progress, okay? So again, just without muting and then with muting, without muting, with muting, just to try to teach your brain, okay, how does it feel when I'm muting the strings versus how does it feel when I'm not? Because what we're trying to do at the end of the day is program our brain to do something that it's never done and doesn't understand why we're asking it to do it. We're doing brain programming here, okay? And your body's like, why do you want me to do this? So it takes time. It's programming. It feels awkward at first. I've had, one-on-one students that have come in every week and we've worked on it, and it still has taken them a couple of months. So don't be hard on yourself if it takes you a month or 2 or 3 months even, right? But if you kind of just start to have this, this idea in your mind and have it be something that you really want to learn how to do and conquer, and you practice it regularly, you're gonna get it, okay? So together one more time, just a strum, mute, strum, mute, strum, mute, strum, mute. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The good news is the mutes are always gonna be on the down strokes, okay? So at least you don't need to worry about doing some kind of crazy upstroke mute, okay? So down, mute, down, mute. See that? Okay, so once you've, you know, spend some time doing that. Let me just show you guys the chord progression, the strumming pattern, not the chord progression. So this is the one that we have, right? And now what we're going to be doing to it is it's going to stay the same, except now we have some mutes in there, okay? So everything else is the same, except on the 2 we have a mute, and on the 4 we have a mute, okay? So don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. I just want you guys to have this visual so you can see, okay, it's actually this pattern that I've already, you know, spent time nailing. Now I just need to try to get those palm mutes in there, okay? Now I just need to get those palm mutes in there. So again, if you can't do this, then it's too early to try to add in this, okay? I just want you guys to understand that. So first, we got to walk before we can run, right? First, make sure you can nail this, because I don't want you guys getting overwhelmed, okay? If you can do this, then let's try to do this, okay? And I'm going to remove this first one just so you guys can focus on this. So I'm going to just hold the G major chord, and I'm going to go down, mute, up, mute, up. 1, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, mute, up. I'll try to do it even slower so that my camera can maybe catch my hand a little better, because my hand is too fast for the camera when I'm live streaming. So let me try to slow it down even more. Down, mute, up, mute, up. 1, mute, up, mute, up. Okay? Down, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, mute, down, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, mute, up. Okay, does that make sense? Again, be patient with yourself. There's no rush to do this. But once you nail this, then Stand By Me really comes alive, right? Because then you can go, you know, that G major, you're going to go down, mute, up, mute, up, down, mute, up, E minor. Okay, hope that makes sense. Again, you guys are going to have the replay to this. You're going to have the replay. You can watch it. You can download these strumming charts and this chord progression and take all the time you need. There's no rush. There's no rush, right? Enjoy the process. Okay, let's see. Can I mute without a pick? Oh, so you can mute without a pick. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a different technique. For me, it's easier with the pick. But yeah, any way you can do it is good. It would be good to get it down with the pick, though, I think, because it sounds nice and crunchy. It has a nice bite to it, right? But hey, man, whatever works for you, if you can get the sound and you're feeling good, do it. Do you hit all the strings when palm muting or just the upper strings? I'm nailing all the strings, so I'm literally flying through them. See that? See that? I'm abusing all of these strings. So I'm all the way down here when I end. See, there's no string in sight. Maybe very close to the first string, but I definitely cut all the way down. Okay, so Captain Ken says that the palm muting is messing with you. Yeah, I'm sure it is, because it's the next phase in your growth, right? But it's really great if you can do the down, down, up, down, up. Because again, that happens in so many songs, millions of songs, almost all the songs, that strumming pattern will work. Okay, so if you get that really down, then now is the next point in time where you're going to have to start challenging yourself, pushing yourself, getting a little bit outside of your comfort zone, because that's where the growth happens, right? If we always just do things that are easy for us and that don't challenge us, then we're not growing, right? So we have to always be pushing ourselves a little bit outside of our comfort zone, to grow, right? So if you were able to do everything except the palm muting, then that's a pretty good sign that now is time to start, working on the palm muting. I hope that makes sense, my friends. Debbie says, took me a solid month of practicing every day. So see this is important what she wrote. She wrote every day. See that? Every day she was practicing this. So she committed. She said, you know what? I'm going to nail this. And, if you're doing something for 30 days and you can't do it for 29 of those days, it's frustrating, right? I mean, you're going to see a little bit of growth, but it's definitely frustrating. And you just need to have that mindset of, okay, I'm just going to make this happen no matter what. I'm just going to make it happen, right? And you see, get out of your comfort zone, push yourself, perseverance, all that good stuff. And understand, it does take time. That's why I was telling you guys earlier, expect a month, 2, 3, right? Don't expect this to happen overnight, because you're going to feel like that you're not worthy and you're not good enough if you expect it to happen in just a week and you can't do it, right? You are worthy. You can do this. It's just a matter of understanding realistically the amount of time that this takes, and being patient with yourself and being gentle with yourself, and not, trying to be some overnight success, right? There are no overnight successes. There are no overnight successes. Everything worth doing in life, I've learned. I'm 40. I'm sure there's more to learn, but that's one of the things that I know. Anything worth anything in this life takes effort, takes time, takes patience. Good things rarely happen out of the blue, and if they do, they normally don't last, right? So we're building something that's lasting here. Definitely takes practice. Just be patient with yourself. I have the progression down. Okay, so I read this before. Do you lighten pressure on fretting when muting? Whether I'm lightening pressure on the left hand when I'm muting? No, everything is staying the same. So the same as I was showing you that exercise earlier, where the left hand is not doing anything and it's staying the same. It's the same when you have that G chord, right? So it's a pure right hand exercise. It's a pure right hand exercise. Let me see, maybe if I can think of an even more simple one for you guys to practice. You could try to practice just 1, 2, 3, mute up. Okay? So that pattern, that first pattern that we did on that 4, where it says number 4, have that be the one that you mute. Can you guys see that little hand that I have over the D? Is that showing on the live stream? I'm not sure if only I can see it or whether it's something everyone can see. But where it says 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4, you can try to add a mute, right? So 1, 2, 3, mute, and 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 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know that you can't see the little hand. I can see stuff that you guys can't see. I'm seeing ghosts here. I'm seeing ghosts, but they're real. Okay. You got to ask these questions, because how could I possibly know? Okay, so just so you guys know, on the 4 is where I'm doing the mute. 1, 2, 3, 4, mute. And then the up is not muted, okay? So let me just do that without a chart so you guys can just hear me and watch me doing it. I'll try to do it really slow, okay? So 1, 2, 3, mute, and 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 1. Okay? Paul says he's having a breakthrough. That's great news, Paul. Okay. Okay. Make sure to do that at the end. So I hope this is making sense. The entire Stand By Me song can be played with these strumming patterns. Kind of see where you're at, see what feels good to you, and then there's always, you know, space and the possibility to to lift it up, right? For those of you who are like really nailing all this stuff that I showed you, another fun thing you could try to do is a little bass line. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, bass, bass, E minor. Okay, so that's just a little walk down that you can do anytime you're going from a G major into an E minor. So G major, 6th fret, 6th string, sorry, 6th string, 3rd fret, going down the 2nd fret, and then open E. So that's how it sounds. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And now instead of that last down, up, instead of strumming, we're hitting the bass notes, going into E minor. Let me do it one more time for you. Down, down, up, down, down, up, bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up. Just try to get that into your ear. That's a fun little thing you can do anytime you're going from a G major into an E minor. Got that bass line. Okay, I don't want to blow your minds, but I just want to give you guys a little something extra if everything so far has been super easy for you. Paul, that's great news. Finally getting palm muting down in my brain. Awesome. It's really, really great to hear that. Are you up strumming after the mute? Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay, so the and is always going to be an upstroke. 1, 2, 3, mute, and 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 right. Again, this takes time, right? We're just planting these little seeds of information in your mind, and now slowly start practicing them. Don't get overwhelmed if you can't do it right away. But now that you know these concepts and you've had a little bit of a, you know, light shined on them, it's gonna be like a little seed that you're gonna have to, you know, give it water and sunshine, and it'll grow, right? The same as Debbie was writing before with, you know, she spent a month and then she nailed it, right? Okay, my friends, that's the little lesson here for today. I can't believe it's already Friday. I can't believe that the 5 days have already gone by. It's been pretty fast and fun and easy. This is the 4th one that we've done, so it's been really exciting, really great. Thank you guys for being with me. On Sunday, again, we are going to be opening up the membership, but I'm going to be doing another bonus live stream. We're going to be talking about practice, effective practice, how to practice, what to practice, how to, you know, have structured practice time slots so that you have the most efficiency possible in your practice session. So I'm going to be telling you about my sandwich method. I'm going to be giving you guys a little chart that you can use to track what you're practicing, how you're practicing. And again, a big part of that is also going to be, you're going to hear me say it over and over again, record yourself, record yourself, record yourself. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. So for those of you who don't want it to end, we're going to have a couple of bonus sessions. Sunday is going to be the first one. We're probably going to do another one on Tuesday. Another thing that I'd love to do with you guys over the week is not do a session like we're doing now, but invite you guys into our community group room and actually do like little hot seat sessions with you guys. So you can have your guitar with you. I'll put you on screen like a Zoom call, right? A group Zoom call. I'll put you guys on the screen and you can ask me questions. You can say, hey, Henry, this is literally what I'm doing. This is how I'm feeling. What am I doing wrong, right? Stuff like that. And then I will answer your questions and you'll get a feeling of how that works, how that looks. We are definitely going to have a lot more fun next week. Again, the membership is going to be open from Sunday through Friday. For the Platinum, I have 5 spaces. For the Gold, which is all of my courses that I've ever made, plus the community with the live training. I do live trainings just like this. I call them master sessions. Instead of a master class sounds a little big, but a master session is like a 1-hour session like we're doing right now. I do that every other week for my All Access members, except for in the summertime and over Christmas. I have little breaks, but I'm very consistent with these bi-weekly meetings. So that's included in the Gold membership, and we got 100 of those, okay? Now, by past experiences, we've definitely had more than 100 people join. So if you'd like to get that, the Gold one, where you're getting all of the courses, plus the community, the live training, the open mics. I'm committing to 1 open mic every single month. I know we haven't been doing too many of those, but I want to really commit to doing one of those every month. And those are hosted by Vanessa, my virtual assistant. She's amazing. I can show you guys real quick what's happening inside of the membership once you go for that golden level. We also have this new live master session library. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. So let me just tell you guys a little bit about the membership, if that's okay. If you want to log out because you know you're not interested in it, then feel free. Thank you guys for being with me. I will be doing some Q&A after this, so if you want to hang around. But if you don't, then I really appreciate you staying. So this is the mothership, the All Access membership, where we have our challenges. This is the last challenge that we did, our month-long blues challenge. And you can see Rodney, he's been posting inside of the Facebook group. Peter's in there. That's actually me playing with the live band. I just wanted to share that with everybody. That's a 14-year-old video. So, yeah, we get live challenges. We got, events. We got a place for you guys to post videos and get feedback. It really is a great place. All of the bootcamp replays, we've done 3 of these so far. This is the 4th one. All of those replays are there for my members as well. And those also, the replays are going to be available until Saturday, next Saturday. So those of you who are catching the replays, feel free to go through all of them, download all the resources, but those will come down and just move into the community next Saturday after we close down the doors. What we're also going to have is a welcome call for members so that you guys get a nice welcome. I can explain to you how everything works. And that's also going to be really exciting, really good. We're going to do that in 2 weeks from now, because typically people come in, they have a lot of questions, they want to know how it works. So I want to explain everything so you guys have a clear idea of what's happening. And yeah, that's about that. So are there any maybe questions about that? Let me know in the comments. If not, then that's also totally cool. And we're going to be starting a brand new challenge as well. So once we shut this challenge down, we're starting another month-long challenge. Not sure what it's going to be yet. I'm actually going to create a new space here for you guys to give me challenge ideas, challenge recommendations. I'm very curious what you guys think would be a good next challenge. In the past, we've done Wonderful Tonight, we've done the blues, we've done Bon Jovi, Born, what's the song called? Dead or Alive, Dead or Alive. What else have we done? Those of you who are members will remember. all kinds of fun stuff. It's a great way to keep you guys energized and focused and on the right track and inspired to want to learn and keep going. So the challenges are definitely something we're going to keep going. Again, a month long the next time. So you guys are going to have more time. It's going to be a little bit more stretched out. But every other week, I'm still going to be going in there and showing you guys, giving you guys feedback, right? Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys? I wanted to show you the open mics with Vanessa. So these are always a lot of fun too. This is where you can get together, you know, show what you've been playing, what you've been up to. You can see Debbie down there. There's Rick. Sometimes we have a lot of people, you know, 20, 30 people. Sometimes there's less people, but that's something I definitely want to bring back in a strong way. So those are going to happen every week. We're going to have the sessions like we're doing now every other week with, you know, live training for you guys, answering your questions, giving you feedback, giving you structured lessons like we did today with Stand By Me, right? So sometimes I'll choose a song. Sometimes I'll choose a subject like soloing, like pentatonic, like a riff. I'll always have the tabs on screen for you guys. So I try to make it as interactive, as fun as possible. Again, we want to have that play element, and that's why I try to have all of these bells and whistles going on to keep that playful energy going for you guys, so that you continue to want to learn, continue to want to pick up the guitar, and all that good stuff. You will definitely get the links. Just make sure that you're getting emails, but you are, so that's good. Yeah, we're definitely going to be bringing those back. I'm committing to one a month at least. Then we'll see how it goes. Those were always a lot of fun. They kind of panned out a little bit. I'm not sure why, but I think we just need to really commit to one a month. Then we'll come back strong with open mics. Open mic, huge confidence booster. Yeah, definitely. So that's about that, my friends. We're gonna have the silver tier, the gold tier, and the platinum tier for the first 5 people that join. Let me just show you guys. So I showed you a little bit of this yesterday. We're adding stuff. We're making it better. We're trying to give you guys a lot of value here. For all of you guys, even the silver members, I'm also going to be giving you a complete library of live trainings that I've done with PDF. So you guys are going to get those replays too, but you're not going to have access to the actual bi-weekly live sessions. Those are really going to be for members, okay? So we got 3 tiers. The silver tier, a lot of value in here, a lot of, you know, all of my courses, the 40 hours of live master session replays, those are all included in silver, and those are also unlimited. So silver membership is unlimited, and the gold is going to be limited to 100 people. So I was telling you guys a little bit about that yesterday. We want to keep the community a place where we can, you know, really get to know each other, become friends, you know, actually build meaningful relationships. And the first 5 people that join are going to get a bonus one-on-one action call with me, okay? So I might even raise that to 10, but for now it's 5. Let's see what happens. Make sure to, you know, when the doors open, make sure to be ready to pull the trigger if you know that you want to join this and that you want to take advantage of that. Now, those of you who really want some extra support, some extra love, some extra attention, we got the 6 months of coaching with 6 calls, one-on-one calls. And this is where I'm really going to spend more time, you know, talking to you about what your goals are, what you want to accomplish, why you want to accomplish them, what's motivating you, inspiring you. But then I'm going to customize a practice roadmap for you. And you're going to have that accountability more than anything else, right? Also, we're going to have lifetime discounts on one-on-one calls if you want to do more of those after the 6-month period, and also discounts on the retreats, which is, the retreats are big. The retreats are hot. I got to tell you guys, the retreats those are selling out like, you know, hotcakes. I think that's what one says. So you guys can already click on the link. This is the first link inside of the video you're watching now. If you want to learn more, I actually do have this page already built, but you can't join yet. right? You can kind of see what it's all about, what's available, all that good stuff. We got a lot of courses in here, a lot of value. My life's work. We got those master sessions, the replays, 40 hours plus, talking about Clapton, you know, blues breakdown, rock breakdown, Bon Jovi, strumming, music theory, pentatonic, like a lot of stuff we've talked about over the years. Then, of course, you got the group, full access to the group. All of the bootcamp replays are in there for you guys. The bi-weekly sessions, the monthly open mics. We got prizes for the challenges. This is something I haven't ever really talked about, but I'm giving away Amazon gift cards on these challenges. We normally have 10 winners. So that's the giveaways. And then here you guys can scroll through the courses if you want to, just to see, you know, what's in here. Is this for you? Is this not for you? This is more than 40 hours of content with PDF files, everything you need in one place. And if you were to really go buy all this stuff, it would be pricey, but I'm not gonna charge you guys anything near what this number says. That would be crazy. But there really is a lot of value in there. You know, I've been building this thing since 2015. So 11 years of my work is in this one place. 11 years. So that's, yeah. Anyways, we got 100 of those if you guys are interested. Let me see the questions. Love the open mics. Thank you for sharing all the information. I love that you love these. For us that are already all access member, will that change? No. You guys that are already in, nothing changes for you. This is something that's like a cutoff. Okay, so don't worry about that. Those of you who are all access members, stay all access members. Full all access members, nobody is moving anywhere. Okay, this is just something that's new. Also, the prices, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be as affordable as I can make it. And we're going to have 3 possibilities. So you're going to have the one time, you're going to have a 6-month installment plan, and you're going to have a 12-month installment plan. So I want to make this as, you know, reasonable and doable for everyone that wants to join us. Again, the silver is unlimited. The gold, there's only 100 of those. So if you're interested in joining, and the platinum, there's only 5. So if you're interested, just know we're opening the doors on Sunday. Very excited about that. And yeah, that's about that, my friends. Do we have any questions now about the membership or about anything else? I'm more than happy to answer any questions. If not, then I'm going to wish you guys a great weekend. One thing that I wanted to do still was also watch some of your videos. Give you guys a little more feedback before we end this Friday session. Give me 1 second here. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, let's see what you guys have been up to. Carl, I'm not sure what you mean. If you log into the membership and you go to my courses, you'll see the courses that you have available. I think I gave away the Blues Volume 1. I think I might have given away the strumming course. So just log into your account and click on my courses, and then you'll see that. If not, email me. Maybe something got lost in translation or somewhere on the internet. So feel free to email me. I'm here to help. All right, let's see. Here we go. All access member Peter.
Howdy y'all. That's
Peter has been shredding up and down the fretboard, my friends.
minor pentatonic.
Okay, here we got a good question. So, okay, I'm going to address the questions now, just because that's kind of like where the conversation has taken us. Give me 1 second, my friends, then I'll show you. I'll answer this question for Mark here. Give me 1 second. Get a sip of water. Okay. So, I'll share my screen in 1 second. So, Mark, for you, so these are all the courses, and you have a couple of paths that you could go down, right? So, first you have the acoustic path, depending on whether you're an acoustic rock star or a rock guitar electric guitar rock star. I tried to really have this covered for all the different types of players. So this course, actually, when you get to the end of it, for you, Mark, I would definitely recommend this course. Unless you really are into electric guitar, then I'd recommend this one. But this one, once you get to the end of it, it's going to actually point you to another course. So it's structured in a way that says, okay, you finished this. And also up here on the upper right hand side, if you filter to recommended, it's going to filter out these courses nicely for you. Okay. So the first one is the acoustic path, and then you have the electric path. Now, some of you boys and girls really are into blues. Here you go, 3 blues courses and the Jumpstart course. Okay. So there you go. Rock out, blues out. You can learn a lot about the blues in here. Now, this course here, once you finish it, it's going to point you to this course, but you don't really need to know that. All you need to know is start here, and then it's going to point you here, okay? Because this one gives you all the fundamentals, all the basics, and then it's time to learn songs. And what I did here is I wanted you guys to really focus on, simple 3-chord songs, so that you're playing 10 songs really fast, right? You just have to know 3 chords. We do different chord variations, but you're going to be playing 10 songs relatively quickly, right? Strumming, right? You're going to need to get good at strumming. We got 12 patterns in there that I practice with you, right? It's like a play along where you learn the pattern first, and then I play it with you. We spend time playing it together, right? I play it for a couple of minutes, and then you can just start it over, right? So that's like for my acoustic homies. Also, this one is great for my acoustic homies, 10 legendary chord progressions. So these are famous chord progressions. And the way that I teach these is you start learning with me. First, I teach you the chord progression, and then I have this play along feature where I play with you. So again, like a 3-minute loop, I'm playing with you. And this is mimicking what I was doing with one-on-one students, basically, because these are songs that I was doing over and over with students that were working for them, and we'd always learn a song and then we'd play, and then they would kind of lean on me to get the strumming pattern, to get the chord progression right, all that, right? So that's why I built in the play along feature, and that's also in multiple tempos, so a slower tempo, a faster tempo. Those of you who want to learn theory, this is a 6-hour theory course. This is a monster here. This is, but you'll have a really, really good understanding once you do this course. This one, you have to want to do this one. But once you do this one and really learn everything in it, you're going to be gliding up and down the guitar fretboard, and you're really going to understand what's going on. We got rock guitar, we got playing by ear, we got just navigating the fretboard, soloing. Yesterday we were talking about soloing. That was from this course. The lesson that I did yesterday was from this course. Learning to sing and play at the same time, that's a big issue for beginners. My best tips and tricks are in there. CCR, lick and riff library, lessons that I've done, weekly lessons. Drum track library, instead of using a metronome, you can use a drum track to practice. This is huge because it just makes your practice more lively, right? And you guys can click in here and also see like previews. So check this out. Right, so to practice your strumming, see that? So it's more fun than just using a metronome. It makes your practice much more lively, and then we have different tempos, different styles. I tried to pack everything in here that you guys could ever possibly need. A backing track library if you want to, start playing the pentatonic scale to all kinds of different keys, right? Playing it in different keys. You can choose the key of G. This isn't all unlocked, but you can just choose a key. I'll do the E now just to show you guys. And then here you have E major backing tracks, and you have E minor backing tracks. Different styles, different flavors, right? Right? improvise all day and all night in all the keys here, right? We got blues, we got all the keys. So I tried to, again, everything that I could possibly think that people would need to learn to play the guitar is packed in here. It's packed in here. And I think most of my members actually have no idea how much is actually in here because there's so much. So I'm happy that I can talk about it a little bit. Hopefully it inspires you guys who are already members to actually go through these courses again, right? All right, my friend, let's see. Thank you for saying that, Marie. Definitely the Croatian Chord Crusher Retreat was a very, very special event. I'm signing up for the All Access waitlist. An email said it would come with free courses. I'll check that out, Carl. Let me check that. It might have got lost in my autoresponder. So give me. I'll contact you tomorrow about that. Thank you for the question, though. I've been practicing with my ES335 because it's more quiet than my acoustic and does not disturb Laurel watching TV or reading. That's great. That's great. When I do a video recording, I will turn the amp on. Yeah, totally. That's absolutely fine. Turn on the amp. That works perfectly. Exactly. A lot to look at. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Paul definitely need to dive deeper. And it's one of those things, you know. I know how easy it is to get distracted. And there's like 40 hours of stuff to go through in there. But it's all laid out in a step-by-step way, right? Step by step. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that you're on track, right? Yeah. Okay, my friends. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? Yeah, that was me playing on the backing track. I mean, I was just playing to it. The backing tracks I actually licensed from someone. So I didn't make them, but I licensed them from a guy that makes really great backing tracks. So that's how we have those. Okay. I'm from Romania. Okay. All right, let's actually, I forgot what I was going to do because we had a question here. Let's go in and watch a couple more videos. All right, there's Peter. I call him the solo guitar wizard. Great stuff, my friend. Great stuff. He's breezing up and down the guitar fretboard like it's nothing. All right, Jamie.
Okay, guys. Hopefully this works out.
There we
I have
go.
no longer static coming from my speaker or my amp, so hopefully we can get through this, and
You can do it.
I'll do some 6-string notes, and hopefully I'll get the 3-chord.
Skip ahead a little bit. Okay, right here I can already see the guitar setup here is pretty high. So this is, I can see this even now. So what I would recommend doing is definitely have this guitar taken to have a setup, because I can see it from here again. It's high, your setup. But I'll still keep watching. Great job.
Oops.
Do it again. Yeah, that guitar looks like it's hard to play, but you're definitely nailing the notes. So great job with that. Great job. Jamie, great job, Jamie. Awesome. All right, let's see what Murray's up to. There you go, Murray. He's got the vibrato going. Who else practiced this since yesterday? Let me know in the comments. How many of you have been really spending time on the pentatonic scale? But great stuff. Murray's taking this seriously. There we go. He went to the next shape. Very nice, Murray. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Congratulations on posting. I think you've posted almost every single day. That's really, really great to see. Really, really great to see. All right, John. Gonna skip ahead a little bit. Right here. This guy's sounding like a real blues player. We're gonna have to do a solo guitar challenge next, I think. This is something we haven't done yet. Pentatonic is the missing link I was looking for. I also, the blues one is the last one we did in the membership, and I wasn't expecting there to be such a, strong resonance and so many people wanting to do it. So I think the solo one might be next. Who wants to do a solo guitar challenge? Let me know in the comments. All right, we got Kevin.
There's bar chord F to C.
Sounds very good. Sounds very good. Great job, Kevin. Very, very nice. Awesome! Kevin is nailing that major F chord. All right, Kristen, you've also been so great at posting so many videos. It's been great to watch. She's nailing the right notes. couldn't stop. She's addicted. Great stuff. I was trying to play a little bit of rhythm guitar there to what you were doing. All right, Tit. I think Tit is doing his own thing there, but let's see what he's doing.
Listen to the pouring rain, listen to it pour. And with every drop of rain, you know I love you more.
Nice
Let it
drumming.
rain all night long. Let my love
I don't think I watched this one yesterday. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But really strong strumming. I love how you're adding in these little embellishments here to your chords. Sounding great, my friend. Cool tune, too. All right, let's do a couple more here. Carl, day 4. Let's see what he's up to.
Well, this is day 4 of boot camp where we were taught the pentatonic scale, and in the backing track, I'm not going to have you suffer through the 5-minute and 38-second version of it, so I'm going to start about in the middle. So here we go.
All right, let's see what's going on here with Carl. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. I could tell there were some seconds in there where you were starting to hear things that you liked. Like I could sense that you were starting to nail some things that you like, and your technique still isn't fully there. Your fingers still have to learn how to really get these notes to ring right, how to pick them the right way. But I can see how the musical part of you was starting to hear things that you liked, and you were almost like getting excited. So you're very, very close, just a little bit more, because we all have that musicality inside of us. It's just a matter of having the technique and our fingers to unlock it, right? Having that knowledge and that technique to unlock it. But this was a really, really great example of seeing you, like your musicality starting to show, right? So I love it, my friends. Awesome. All right, Peter. Okay, we have a question. If we're doing a retreat in the USA, I doubt it. It might be coming in a couple of years, but for me, that would really be stretching. That would really be stretching. But the Croatian ones are amazing. I can tell you that much. It's a formula that's almost too good to be true. When you're there, you feel like you're living in a Matrix paradise. It really is an amazing experience. But who knows? I won't say no, but probably not 2027. But thanks for asking, David. Thanks for asking. I'd love to do one like in Florida, where Debbie is. Who knows? Anything's possible. But for now, we're sticking to the Croatian ones because it's working. People want it, and it just works. But thank you for the question. All right, Peter. Second shape. There we go. There we go. All the way down the neck. Whoa, look at Peter go. And it's very melodic too, man. That was really great. That was really great. Florida, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I'd love to if I could. The same as I was telling you guys about strumming. You know, once you can get one strumming pattern down, then it's time to push yourself. But you can't grow too fast. That's how it is with these retreats. Like I wish I could just go all over the world and do them and have that be like one of the main things that I do, because it's so much fun to actually connect with real people. I love doing the online thing, but it's a whole other level when I can see you guys, look you in the eye, drink a beer together, actually watch you get better over a week, like seeing that, you know, not feeling confident and not knowing if you can do it. And then boom, and every single person that was at the retreat, Marie, Debbie, Amelie, Bobby, Hearts, every single person really, really grew over the week that we spent together. So I wish I could do them like all the time, but there is a lot of planning involved. I mean, my brain is, this week has been kind of a little bit of a, almost like a vacation from retreat planning, because the retreat lives in my mind in a very intense way the entire year. So this has actually been like a little bit of a vacation. Anyways, I've been talking a lot about that, but the retreats are what's exciting me currently a lot. Like, they really are exciting me. Sit by the pool until 2 a.m. when the lights go off. Yeah, that's the thing. I was sitting at the pool with Debbie until 2 a.m. until the lights went off, right? You know, and then getting up the next day and just not sleeping a lot. It really is something special. It really is. And, you know, if you guys don't come to my retreat, try to find a retreat close to you, because it really is something special. Try to find people that you can play with. Try to find a retreat. Try to find a class. It doesn't need to be like a, you know, international trip. Of course, you guys are more than welcome to come to Croatia, but to have a lot of those benefits, I'm sure you can find something locally, something closer to you. There we go. Brett's back. Welcome, Brett. Here at the after party. We're with the last people hanging out with me here. We're talking about retreats. Brett, they're asking me if I'm going to do one in the U.S. We have to do one together, maybe. Who knows? Me, Brett, and Caitlin. If I could snap my fingers and make a retreat happen, I would do one probably that way. It would be me, Caitlin, and Brett, and we'd all just get together and have like 30, 40, 50 people and have an amazing time. There's just so much planning involved. There's so much logistics. There's so much, even legality, like getting the right license. There's so much. Anyways, Brett, we got to do it. All right, let's watch another couple of videos here. If you guys have any questions still, I'm happy to answer your questions. We've been going pretty long today. Let's do one more video here, then I'll send you guys into the sunset.
We'll practice the pentatonic scale.
Brett's down. Brett's ready. Wow, Rodney, you're fast, man. You're fast and confident. Nice. Very, very
We'll practice
nice.
the pentatonic scale.
Wow, I'm impressed, Rodney. That's really good. That's really good. Awesome! Here we have Gitarrenprojekt, Jürgen Fröhling. Willkommen, mein Freund. Wie geht's dir? Liebe Grüße aus Baden bei Wien. 20 Minuten entfernt vom Wien. Ha, vielleicht hast du gewusst, dass ich in Österreich wohne. Vielleicht nicht. Ich weiß es nicht. I'm switching my languages, people. Switching my languages. We have a German homie in the house. All right, let's do one more. I don't want to go. It's like the 2 a.m. party that I was doing with Debbie. We didn't want to go to bed. All right, let's see. See what Lloyd's up to. Nice. Nice. What I love there about what you're doing is you're really playing these nice phrases. You're not trying to play faster than you can. You're just focusing on playing it musically, right? You got those vibratos in there. Very nice. Very, very good. Very, very good. All right, one more. Awesome. Hit the awesome button again. We've watched Kristan. We watched John. Let's see someone we haven't seen today. All right, Rob from the Netherlands. Still here, Rob?
Okay. Try to start.
We've been going for a while today. This is the longest one, I think.
G chord.
Very nice.
A chord. B chord. She.
That's tricky to get up to. That's tricky to get up to, but you're doing a great job.
That should be it.
Very good. And you memorized where the notes are on the sixth string. That's huge. That's huge. So great job, my friends. Thank you guys so much for being here. On Sunday, the party is going to continue. Same time as we've been doing up until now. We're going to be doing another lesson talking about practice, effective practice, how to practice, what to practice, how to not get burnt out and feel like you're just not making any progress with your practice. My best tips and tricks. We're going to be doing that on Sunday. And then the All Access membership is going to officially be opening its doors, which I'm very, very excited about. Many, many new members are going to be coming in, joining our community. And it's always a fun time because you get this new momentum, you get this new energy of people that are eager to learn and that can't wait, right? So a lot of fun still to come. Probably on Tuesday, I think we're going to do that like Zoom call. I'm really looking forward to that because what I want to do with you guys is hot seat type questions, right? Where you get on the screen, you say, hey, Henry, this is what I'm working on. What do you think? What can I do? How can I make this better? And then I'll give you some feedback. You can also use it as an opportunity to just play something for the community, to get a feeling for what open mic feels like, how it feels to get out of your comfort zone, how to play in front of other people. So you can use it two different ways, right? But I really want to have you guys and have that experience with you of plugging into a Zoom. I use a different platform, not Zoom, but it's one that works really well. Poor Amelie got sick, but she was still very strong. Same time on Sunday. Yes, same time on Sunday. I'll announce that. I'll put that in the membership tomorrow already, so you guys can see it here. And you're also going to get email reminders as well. Okay, my friends. Thank you so much. Oh wait, we got one more. Let's do Mark, and then I'll end it. Okay, one last video here. Very nice, Mark. Very nice. Man, you're making me want to learn this riff. Very good stuff, my friend. Keep the videos coming. Congratulations on posting. Congratulations on recording yourself. You guys all did such an amazing job this week. And again, the party's not ending. It has just begun. We still have a lot to come. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Sunday. Looking forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys inside of the All Access membership. Again, I do live sessions every other week. Unless you're tired of me from these 5 days, then you can still skip those if you want to. But yeah, all right, my friends, thank you so much. I love you. It's been an amazing week. I've enjoyed it so much. I hope that you guys have learned a lot, grown a lot, pushed yourself out of your comfort zone. You feel more inspired to play, more motivated to play. This is what I do. This is what I love doing. I love doing this. So thank you guys for giving me the privilege of being your teacher, or at least one of your teachers. I do not take it lightly, and I have a lot of gratitude for every single one of you. So thank you guys so much. I love you. You're the best. Thank you. All right, not tired. That's a good sign. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for being here. And I'll tell you the song name in 1 second, Debbie. It's Harvest Moon. I think that's a Neil Young tune. Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon. Okay. All right, my friends. Thank you. I love you, and see you on Sunday. All right. Take it easy, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.